Okay, so in this video, we'll start with the e-commerce website on WordPress. So how do we set up a e-commerce website in WordPress? That is what we'll look. So we already have a WordPress installation in here. So I'll just show you. I'm just logged into that panel, and let me just quickly show you how the website looks like. So this is how the website look. This is the new default theme of WordPress 2021, and that's what is currently installed. I'll just go to themes, and you will be able to see the current theme which is available is 2021, which is installed. I'll just delete all the extra themes because that will help us, work better with the entire thing. It's always recommended to delete the extra themes because that will, reduce the load on the server as well. So now, without any further delays, I'll just go to plugins and I'll click on add new plugin. Here I will look for WooCommerce, and since we are making an e-commerce website, I heavily rely on WooCommerce. And as you can see, there are 5+ million active installations of WooCommerce which are there. So many people are comfortable with WooCommerce. There is WP Commerce as well. So there are various plugins which are there. But in this tutorial, we will mainly focus on WooCommerce when we are looking forward to make a e-commerce website. Now that the installation is done, I'll just activate the plugin. I'll click on activate. Okay, once we click on activate, they will ask us certain details about our address, country for which we are setting up the store, city, postal code, etc. Whether we are setting up it for a client or we are doing it for our own business. These are some of the details which they will ask us. You have an option to skip the setup store details, which is absolutely okay. But I would recommend to fill that up because it's good rather than doing it later. So I'll just add the details. So in India, it is asking me the state as well. So I'll just select the state. City, we are in Mumbai, so we'll do that. Okay. And I'll just click on continue. So now there is a notification, build a better WooCommerce, get improved feature, faster fixes, etc. So mainly what they are asking here is they're asking us whether we want them to get access to our data. And if you really want to improve the store, they will get an idea that how can they improve it. I personally do not select yes, count me in, but if you are open to that, you can definitely click on continue after selecting yes, you can. Next is which industry does your store operate from? So you can select the industry where it belongs to. I'll just select education and learning in this case, but you can select whatever industry. It depends on you. If it's not related to any of those industries, you can always enter the details of the industry or the name of the industry. Next, what type of products are you selling? Are they physical products or downloadable products? So, physical products is when you are going to ship the products to the customer's address, and downloads is something where you have got e-copies or e-books where the user can easily download the products. Um, you can also have a subscription, membership, bookings, bundles, all these products available. However, there is a cost attached to it. So let's say if you want a subscription system in your WooCommerce that every month the amount should get deducted from your customer's card or something, you'll have to sign up for the subscription plugin which they have, which is an add-on. Most of the people who are doing e-commerce are either doing a physical product or downloads. Yeah, there are few categories which will require a subscription, membership, bookings, and for them you will require to do an investment of these amounts in WooCommerce. they're not very huge amount. So let's say if you're looking for a subscription model, it's 16.58 per month, which I consider is not a very heavy expense when you are setting up your business. Definitely, you can go about doing that. How many products do you plan to display? I'll just put 10, 1 to 10. Currently, are you selling on other platforms? If you are doing, you can do that yes or no, depending on whatever is your answer. If you do no, they will give you certain add-ons. Okay, so market on Facebook, grow your targeting with the right people driving the sales with Facebook, MailChimp, creative email, and also Google Ads. So these are a few things which you can later on also activate. So for now, what I'll do is I will just turn them off. Okay, next it will ask us whether what type of theme do we want. So there are various options which are available. There are few themes which are for free, but rest of them are paid. So let's say when I just click on free themes, I can see there are like one, two, three themes which are freely available, and others are paid themes. So if you just click on paid themes, and you have the options of the paid themes as well. Uh, Themes is mainly the look and feel of your website. So let's say if you are okay with a simple design to start with, you can always go with a free theme. So in this case, we will choose a free theme, but you always have an option to choose a paid theme and switch to a paid theme later on. As long as your theme is compatible with WooCommerce, you don't have to worry about that. So the theme storefront was installed on your site. Storefront was active on your site as well. So the theme has been activated and it has been installed and activated as well. Next is, if you want to activate jetpacks. Jetpacks is a good thing to do. You get notifications from them if your website is down. So if you're not looking for any such thing, you can just skip on no thanks, which I'll do for now because we want to focus on the e-commerce part and not on the jetpacks part. Welcome to your WooCommerce store online headquarter. Next, so it's just giving you the entire guide of how we can go about using this thing. So I'll just close this as well. Now this is the WooCommerce dashboard. It is asking us to add more products, set up the taxation, shipping, etc. We'll look at all those options as well once we go through the entire thing. But for now, let me just go back to the website homepage and let me just refresh the website. Now we are seeing a different layout, a very plain layout, but it does not look like a e-commerce website. Like it just has a blog, blog articles on the homepage. So what I can do is I can just go to settings in the WooCommerce. Here on the top right hand side, you can see there is something called a store setup. I'll just click on the store setup. Here, when I scroll down, there is an option. Okay, I'll just do a two column thing. There is an option to import the entire theme. For example, design your store with storefront. So I'll just zoom in here. So you have to look for this option, design your store with storefront. Okay, and either you can dismiss this or you can click on let's go. So since we want our website to look like a proper e-commerce website, we will just click on let's go. I'll just zoom out. Okay, now they have got two options which I recommend you should check always so that you get an idea about the look and feel. Number one is create a home page using storefront's home page template, and second is add example products. If we skip this, that is absolutely okay if we don't add example products. But I would recommend that so that your work becomes easy in terms of you can just edit the product and you don't have to, worry about adding the products from scratch. I'll just click on let's go. Okay. And now it has redirected us to the customize page of WordPress where we can customize things like, I'll just skip the tour. Okay. Like the logo of the website. Maybe you can also change the footer content. Okay. The footer colors which are there. You can change the background of your website. So let's say if you want a green background, definitely it's not looking great. You can opt for it, or maybe let's say if you don't want, you just want a white background, you can select that as well. Now once I come here and I refresh my page, my website, okay, I'll have to do a hard refresh. Okay, it's still showing the old one. Let me just publish this. Okay, now I am able to see the new format, the new layout. Since we checked the option of adding, the dummy products on the website, uh, the storefront dummy content has also been added to the website. But now, if you look at this, we have a complete functional e-commerce website. In fact, this is one of the fastest way of creating an e-commerce website online. So what we can do is, if we want to check the functionality, let me just click on this hoodie and I'll just click on add to cart. Now it is added to the cart. I'll just go to view cart and I can see it is added on my cart. I can add a coupon code if I have one. In case I don't, I can just click on proceed to checkout. Now, since we have not attached any payment methods or any payment gateways to the website, we are seeing, sorry, it seems that there are no available payment methods on your state. Please contact us if you require assistance or make tuition alternative arrangement. So now this is mainly because we have not yet set up the payment gateway, okay, which we will do in the coming videos. But if you look at this, we have a functional e-commerce website by just installing WooCommerce and adding one of the WooCommerce themes, that is Storefront, which we are using currently, and also by importing the dummy products which are there. We have got the cart system, and then if you can see, we have got the shop page. If we click on the shop page, we are able to see all the products which have been listed, and we have a add to cart button as well. We can click on add to cart. The same thing gets added on the top right hand side here also. So it's a full functional e-commerce website, and after adding the payment gateway, you can start accepting the payments for from your customers as well. Next, we will add a product and we'll see how we can add a simple product to the WooCommerce website. I'll just go to the right hand side menu and I'll just click on add new just below the products tab, and from here you can just add new products. Now we have got an option to add the name of the product, so let's say I'll just name it t-shirts, and I can give some description here. Okay, get cotton t-shirts at the most reasonable rates, and I can add more description. So depending on your product information, you can add more descriptions also. You can also give some important information like the washing guide, etc. If it's garments or some other important information can be given here. When I scroll down, there is something called as product short description. So short description. This is also useful because this comes below the product images. So this is something I always recommend that you should add a short description as well. We'll see on the main page how it appears. Next is the product data. So what type of product it is? Here we'll talk about the simple products. In the following videos, we'll talk about the other product types as well. Is it a virtual product? Okay, if I select virtual product, you'll just see that one of the tab is going away, the shipping tab. Okay, the shipping tab you can see is being hid, so it's not going to show the shipping tab because the product is not going to be shipped to any of the users. Next is the product downloadable. When I select this option, there are three more fields which appear in here. Regular price, sale price. Okay, this is something which we'll talk about. Next is downloadable files. So the place from where we can, we need to upload the files which we want the users to download after making the payment. So let's say if I'm selling a ebook, I'll just add it here, and they will be able to directly download the file after making the payment. We can set a download limit also. If we just don't mind them to keep downloading the product again and again, we can let it be unlimited, and we can have a expiry date also. Let the link expires in 10 days. You can set the limit to 2 maybe, just to ensure that they are not spreading the link to different people. And in case you don't have any such limitation, you can leave it to unlimited, and never, which is the download will never expire, download link will never expire. I'll uncheck downloadable and virtual products because we want to go through all the options which are there. Next is regular price and sale price. Regular price is the actual price of the product. So let's say I may say that the product is of 2000 rupees, and the sale price is the price after the discount on the product. So let's say since though the product is of rupees 2000, we are currently offering it for 900 rupees. Okay, this is important because most of the websites make such kind of offers where their actual regular price is higher than the sale price. This also increases the tendency of the user to take quick decision and buy the product immediately. Uh, if you have a limited time offer, you can also schedule the start and the end date. For example, let's say if it's a Christmas offer, like you can just select 22nd December to 31st December, the offer is valid, and after that the offer expires. This is also something which you can. Okay. Next is inventory. Inventory has an option of adding a SKU. SKU is your stock, your product code, or the idea of the product. So let me just refer. SKU is a stock keeping unit, a unique identifier for each distinct product and services that can be purchased. So big companies have a product, IDs for individual products. This helps them keep a track of which product has gone out for sales. Next, this manage stocks will come to that option. Next is there are three options whether you want it to be in stock, out of stock, on back order. Let's say if you're not selecting enable stock management, then you will have to select one of these options. So you will have to manually come and do out of stock when the product is not in stock. But let's say when you select manage stock, it will automatically do it at its end. So WooCommerce will automatically determine whether the product is available in the stock or it is not available in stock. So for example, let's say let me set the product quantity, stock quantity to 10, and back orders I'm not allowing. I'll talk about what exactly is back order. So now what is happening? As soon as 10 products are sold on the website, it will automatically show the product as out of stock. Let's say if I select allow but notify the customer. Okay, back order is means that even if the quantity of the stock is not there, the customer has an option to buy it. This is generally preferred when you are confident that the stock can be made available. But in case you are not confident about whether you are going to get the supplies from the manufacturer or from the wholesaler or from wherever you are getting the stock, you should disable this option, do not allow. But if you are the manufacturer and you know the product quantity is never going to be an issue, you can always do allow but notify the customer. So this will help the customer understand that though he is making an order, the stock is not currently available, and as soon as it is available, they will get the product in their will be delivered to them. Low stock threshold. So this is the number. So let's say if I set that to 3, as soon as the stock reaches 3 units, I get an email notification. When the product stock reaches this amount, you will be notified by an email. This is very useful option because let's say if you have hundreds of products which have been listed, you would not be able to track and understand the stock quantity of each of them. So you can always have a low stock threshold in that case. Sold individually. Do you want the products to be ordered? Only one quantity can be ordered per order. So this means that any user will not be able to add more than one quantity into the cart and make the payment. Okay, so they will have to buy it separately. This is generally done when you have a limited quantity of stock and you want each the customers to not buy in bulk quantity. That time you can do this option. You can select this option. Next is shipping. Here you can enter the weight in kgs of the product, the dimensions, how what is the length, width, etc. going to be there. Shipping class is how much are you going to charge them for delivery. We will talk about this when we talk about the settings in the WooCommerce settings. This is something which we will talk about that. Linked products, if you want to upsell and cross sell certain products, you can add those here. So for example, if I just type t-shirts, I'll get all the t-shirt which are there and I can select those products. And let's say maybe hoodies with the logos, I can select that as well. So I want to upsell and cross sell hoodies with pocket, etc. I can upsell hoodies to people who are buying t-shirts, and I can cross sell caps to people who are buying t-shirts, or maybe something else. So this totally depends on how you want them to be managed. Attributes, we'll talk about attributes in detail. However, here I'll just in a brief explain you what exactly is attribute. Attribute means what are the different variations of the product which are available. For example, let's say if you are selling t-shirt, in this case we are selling t-shirts. So t-shirts can be of different colors which are available, different sizes, and maybe small, medium, large, and the colors could be red, yellow, pink, and all those things can be managed from the attribute area. We'll talk about the attributes in detail. Next is the advanced settings. Advanced setting is the menu order. So I can set it to 10, a higher number, and it will be displayed depending on the order which I want it to be displayed in the main shop page. So this is something which I can manage from here. Enable reviews and a purchase note. Do I want to send certain note to the user? Maybe thanks for your order or any such custom note that I want. I can type the message here and save it. Enable reviews. So whether we want people to be able to review the products and services, that is what we are checking here. So let me just show you a simple example. Here, when we look at the cap option, there you can see below the description there is a review tab, and this means it is enabled and people can submit their reviews. Since I'm logged in, it is not asking me to submit my email ID and name. Otherwise, it will ask you to add your name, email ID, and your review. Okay. Next, if we can see on the right hand side, we can see there are categories, product categories. This is very important. You should always select the right category, and because this will appear when somebody is looking for those categories, your product will appear there. And if you're not selecting the right category, chances are that when people are visiting that specific page of a category, your product won't be visible, and your product will not get the kind of exposure the other products are getting. Tags, you can add various tags as well, like this is more like your what the product is about and what all is to offer. This is some built-in feature in WordPress which can be used. Next is your product image. You can select the image. I'll just set a product image. Since it's t-shirts, I'll just add this specific image which is there. If I want to add more images, I can just scroll down and you can see add product gallery images. So we can just click on the product gallery images, and we can add multiple images which are there. So I'll just add these two images and add to gallery. So both the images have been added to the gallery. Now we can just preview this product that is added. See, as mentioned, the short description comes besides the image, and the gallery has all the three images, but the main image will always be on the front. And 10 in stock can be back ordered. So this is something which we have opted for. In case we don't select that, we won't see any notification here. We can see the complete description here, and we can see the review tab as well. Okay, and you may also like hoodie. So this is something which comes when we are upselling the products, and there are related products also which are coming up here. Let's see. I'll just add this product to the cart, and it's added to the cart. I can just go to view cart, and all the products are there in the cart. I can change the quantity, and then I can check out. Now currently, as mentioned earlier, that no payment gateway method has been added. We will not be able to check out, but the product has been added with all the details. We can just go to the shop page as well, and we will be able to see the t-shirt that we have just added, and here we go, the t-shirt is there. Okay, sorry, that's not the product which is there, and we will show by high to low, or maybe show by latest. When I sort by latest, okay, let me, I think I'll have to clear the cache and hard refresh this. Okay, I just forgot, we have not yet published this product. I'm so sorry about that. So I'll just click on publish, and now the product is live, and I'm sure we'll be able to see it here in the products. And if we just look at the latest, it is there. And if we just do the default sorting, okay, we are able to see the product on the second page. And this is mainly because he had selected the menu order. If you just look at the menu order, if we just go to the advanced option, go to the menu order, we have set it to 10. Let's say if I set it to -1, for example, and I just update, we'll be able to see the product on the first page. It will be the first product which is being listed. So as mentioned here, it is gone from the last position, and if I just go on, and it is being shown as a first product. So again, your menu orders, will help you decide where you want the product to be listed. That is one of the good options which is there in the advanced. So you can set the menu to whatever number you want. Always remember 0, 1, 2, 3, that is the order. The higher the number you put in here, the later the product will be shown. Next, we will convert this simple product into a variable product. By variable product, we mean a product which asks the users to select a category before they check out or add the product to the cart. For example, in this case, we have got three colors of the t-shirts. One is gray, one is pink, and the other is blue. Now, we need to know that which order needs to be sent, the red t-shirt and the blue t-shirt and the gray t-shirt. So definitely this is one of the most important features when we talk about the e-commerce website. So what I'll do is I'll just edit this product and I'll just change it to a variable product. I'll just select variable product in this case. Now, as soon as I select the variable product, I will not see any pricing in here. The pricing has gone. When I select a simple product, I can see the regular price, the sale price, and the discount sale, etc. But as soon as I switch to a variable product, I'm not seeing the pricing tab in here. That is because the pricing will come under attributes, and each of these attributes will have a different pricing. Okay, like for example, blue, red, gray are the attributes which are there. And now I have to select used for variable variations. So mainly these attributes will be used to set the variations of the product. Mainly here what we are doing is we are creating different variations of the same product. That is, the same product is being offered in three different colors, and which color is the customer looking for. I've just checked this option used for variation, and now I'll click on save attributes. When I do that, I can see the variation tab here. I can click on the variation tab, and here create variations from all the attributes. Now I can select, I can create a variation from all the attributes that are there. Are you sure you want to link all variations? This will create a new variation for each and every position, possible combination of the variation attributes. Maximum 50 per run. Okay. So I'll just select OK, and the three variations have been added. So the variation number 47 is blue, 48 is gray, and other is red. Now we can just click on this drop down arrow which is there. We can give each of them a SKU, the variable price, and a sale price as well. So variation price can be given. So I can give the variation of blue can be given, let's say 2000 rupees, and the sale price is 900 rupees. Here we can give all the descriptions as well. If we want to, we can do that. Secondly, for gray, we will give a separate price so that you are aware that what is exactly happening here. I've given the regular price of 1200 for the gray color t-shirt, and 800 is a sale price or discount price. And similarly for red, since we will just give it 2300, we'll give it a higher price, and I'll set it to, let's say, 1000 rupees. Now I can just click on save changes. Next, I'll just go and update this specific product. And now that I've updated and I refresh it in here,
I'll be able to see the color options as well. So the add to cart has been disabled till the time I select one of the colors. For example, if I select blue, then it shows me a price that it is of 2000 rupees. Cut cross, the price has been crossed and it's 900 rupees. Then for gray, it's again showing the price that we set. Red again is showing the price that we set. Without selecting an attribute, we would not be able to proceed. So this is a very good feature which helps us, give the customers the option, the kind of product they want to purchase, and we can manage the stocks of each product as well. Now let me add one more combination here. Now that we have added the colors, let us add the size as well. For that, what I will do is I will go to the attributes tab here, which is below the products tab. Here is the attributes tab, which is there. Just click on that. We can see the color attribute has already been added. Now I will add a size attribute to it. I can use a slug as a size. Enable archives. You can select this option if you want to. And I'll just click on add attribute. As soon as we do that, we can see the size attribute here. And now we can configure the terms inside the size attribute. So one size would be large. Slug can be large. Slug is nothing but the URL, okay, which represent that name. We can make it more SEO friendly. We can add here terms like description, which is SEO friendly, which has keywords. We can leave it as it is as well. Does not make a lot of difference there. Just Excel, and I'll just leave it extra large, and I'll add the new size. So let's work with these two attributes now. Now that we have added the attributes, we can just refresh this page, and we can go here and we can look at the variations. The variations are three, and we can just go to the attributes, and the attribute has just one attribute has been added here. From the drop down, we can select the attribute of size. We'll click on add, and we can use for variation. We can do that, and we'll select both the options, large and extra large, and we can save the attribute. Once this is done, we'll go to the variation tab again, and here we can add the variations of size also. So whether whatever is available, we can save this thing. Alternatively, we can delete all variations. We can delete all the variations which have been set, and we can create new variation out of all the attributes. Okay, so I've just selected create variations from all the attributes, and we'll just select go. So six variations have been added. So what are these six variations? The color blue with large size, color blue with extra large size, color gray with large size, color gray with extra large size, color red with large size, color red with extra large size. Now one tedious task would be to price them individually, which definitely is something which we need to do. So if we have a lot of options in there, then definitely it's a challenge. You'll have to make sure that all the prices have been added there. So I've just added it for large 800. Okay, large should not be very expensive, so I'll just put it as 700. And gray color, we can just again 1200, and maybe 900. 900 again. See, if I'm entering 9,000, it won't allow me to do that because sale price should always be less than the regular price. 1000, and we'll just put it as 500. The large one, we will put it as 1300, and we put it as 50. I'm just randomly putting this. You can definitely put the actual pricing that is there. 200 and maybe 540. Once this is done, I'll just go back up there and I'll click on update. Now when I refresh this specific product, I've got two options. Not only I need to select the color, I also need to select the size of the product. And depending on that, the price will be displayed. So I can just clear all the options and I can just select this. So this is how we create a variable product, and it's very useful feature, especially when you are a full-fledged e-commerce website. You're not selling just one type of the product. The variation feature is a very good feature by WooCommerce. Next, we will add a grouped product. So I'll just click on add new. And if I have to give you an example of a group product, it is nothing but a product which comprises of multiple simple products. So let's say if I want to group all the accessories in one product, I can do that using a group product. So let me just name this as accessories, the product name. Here I can give certain description. For now, I'll just give some random text. uh, when you're actually adding the description, you can make it more detailed as per what the product is talking about. In the short description as well, I'll just write a short description and do that. Now here I will change it to group product, so I'll just select group products in here. Instead of simple external variable, I'll just select group products in this case. Once I do that, it is asking me a SKU, because you can have you can name you can give some number to this specific group of products. Next, we'll click on linked products, and here there is an option of group products. This will allow me to add all the accessories that I wanted in this specific group. So I'll add the caps, maybe belt, then I can add maybe sunglasses, and maybe a t-shirt also. Or let me just not add t-shirts, because I've named it as accessories, so I'll let it be the same. Now I'll select the category as accessories. I can add few tags if I want, and now I'll just add the images to this specific thing. So I will just add belt as the main image, and I will add the product gallery images, which will comprise of all these things. I added a cap, uh, hair, sunglasses, and one more cap. Maybe if you want to do that, you can do that. Okay. Now I'll just publish this specific product. Once I do that and I open the product, I can see it has everything, which is all the simple products have been listed in here. The cap, the belt, the sunglasses, everything. Now the user just needs to select the number of quantity that he wants, and he can just click on add to cart. And when we just go to the cart, we are able to see the products which have been added, like the cap has been added and the belt has been added as well. Group products are very effective when you know that a specific product can be purchased with some other item as well. So let's say if you are selling a mobile phone and the user is would require a protection cover for the same. So you can group those two products together.
Next, we'll add a affiliate or an external product. So I've just clicked on add new products, and there I've just scrolled down to the product types. So here what I will do is I will select external or affiliate product. Now we will add this product as an external product, that is WordPress e-commerce website. So I'll just copy the title of this page of this product. I can copy the description of it. So what all are they offering in this specific product? I can also give a short description. So I'll copy paste the first paragraph and I'll put it under the product short description. Now here I have to give the product URL. When I say the product URL, it means the link where the user can buy the product. As this is an external or an affiliate product, the person will not be paying on our website. They will be paying on the external website. So they will enter their payment information and everything on the external website. So I'll just copy paste the link product URL button. I'll just keep it buy now. In some cases, you can also put it as learn more. So let's say if you're not providing complete information of the product on your website, you can have a learn more button. So the user can go to that specific product page and he can get all the product details from that specific page. Price, we will include the same price as mentioned on this page. Okay, because you don't want any discrepancy. So let's say the user sees a different price on your website and a different one on their website, then that will not make sense. So it's going to be 8,500 in this case. You can set up the product image as well. So I've just added this specific in the media library. In other cases, you can download the image and upload it, or maybe you can have your own custom image which goes with your website. So I've just added this image. You can select any of the categories to which the product belongs. I'm not adding a website category in here, but if you want, you can add a new website category as well, depending on the product the category belongs to. Once that is done, I'll just click on publish and then I can just view the product. When I do that, I'm able to see the entire product here with all the details. The reviews are 0 and I can see a buy now button also. And as soon as I click on buy now, it will redirect me to this specific website. Alternatively, I can also copy the add to cart link of this specific page. So instead of the person seeing the product page here, will be redirected to the cart page of this specific website, and the product will be automatically added to the cart as well. That is something which we will see in the following videos. But it's highly recommended that you give the product link only, because the person will come to know the website where he is making the payment, because you don't want the person to get confused that okay, first I was on this website, now I'm on this website and I'm being asked to enter my details in this website. Is this website secure? So that could be one of the confusion if your affiliate website or the external website to which you are linking is not a very well known website. Next, we will see how exactly can we add a coupon code. Coupons are a great way of marketing. So if you are promoting a specific product and you are circulating a coupon, the chances of getting more sales are always higher. So the coupons tab used to be under the WooCommerce tab itself, menu tab itself. However, recently after the latest update, they've shifted it under the marketing tab. So you can see it here, coupons under the marketing theme. I'll just click on that. Once you click on that, you will be able to see all the coupons that you have created. And in case you have not created any coupons, you will just see a blank tab which is there. So here we can see there is a draft already, but I will click on create a new coupon. So I'll click on add coupon. Coupon code. This code the customer requires to use to avail the coupon. So there are two options. One option is you can generate the coupon code. So you can just click on generate code and WooCommerce will automatically generate a random code for your customers to use. Most of the time, I am against this auto generation of coupon codes because it's something which does not go well with the customers because the customers may not be able to remember the code effectively. Instead, you can create your own codes such as special 30, which can offer maybe 30% off, or maybe summer 50, which will give 50% off on products to be used in the summer, and so on. In this case, I will name the coupon code as special 30. There is a description which can be given, which is totally optional. If you do not want to give any description, you can leave it blank. Now we will talk about the discount type. There are three options when we talk about the discount type. One is percentage discount, second is fixed card discount, and third is fixed product discount. Let's talk about the percentage discount. This means a specific percentage will be deducted out of your product. So let me just give it a 30% off on the product. Now let before we go ahead, let me just publish this coupon and I'll show you how exactly it works. So let me just go back to the store. I will click on any of the products. For example, let me add to cart the specific t-shirt. I'll just go to the cart. Now we can see that the total of the cart comes to around 1305. Now what I will do is I will add the coupon here, special 30, and I'll click on apply. After that, I can see the message coming up, coupon code applied successfully. And we can see there is a 30% off that we are getting on the total cart amount. So the cart amount is 1305 and 30% approximately comes to around 390, somewhere about that amount. So it's 391.50. Then the person can check out and we can see what coupon has been applied. This was an example of a percentage coupon code. Now let us just go back and change this to fixed card discount and let me update the amount to 300 rupees. This means that 300 rupees will be deducted as a discount amount and not 30%. So since I have updated the discount from percentage to fixed cart amount, I have also updated it to 300 instead of 30. So now I'll just refresh this thing and we can see 300 rupees straight has been deducted from the cart as a discount. For the sake of sanity, what I will do is I will update this coupon name as special 300
instead of special 30. When I update this code and I refresh this page, the coupon no longer will be applied because the coupon code has been changed. And we can see, sorry, it seems the coupon special 30 is invalid. So I will just go down and I will add special 300 and I'll apply the code there. Now we can see the message that the coupon code has been applied successfully. And when we go down, we get 300 rupees off on that specific product, on the entire cart amount. Now, let us look at fixed product discount. When we look at fixed product discount, this is on a specific product. So let's say if your product is costing 900 rupees and you are giving a coupon amount of 300 off, that specific product will cost you 600 rupees. However, whenever you are adding a product discount, you need to ensure that you go to your usage restriction tab and you can just scroll down there and you can add the products on which the discount is applicable. So I'll just type t-shirts here. I'm getting a t-shirt 39, 38, and I will just update this. So as per this, I will get a 300 rupees discount on the product t-shirt. Now I don't know which product is this. So I'll just go to the cart. I will just remove all the products which have been added. Okay, so I think it was applicable on the second product which we removed it. So let's just add it on this specific product. Let me just check the t-shirt product ID of this specific product which is there. And okay, or let me just add in t-shirts is the name. Okay, so it's ID number 43, 45. Anytime you have a doubt, you can just right click, go to the edit product, and your ID is this one, 45. So the product ID is always ID you see in the URL. The same you can also see in the all product pages. So let's say if I just go to all products. So when I hover my mouse, I can see the ID. So 45. Now let me just update the coupon code. Once I do that and I refresh this cart, the code has been removed. So what I will do is I will just again add it. I click on apply code. The code has been successfully applied. So 300 rupees is being deducted from there. Let's say if we add one more product, will that make any difference to the discount amount? No, it will not make any difference because the 300 rupees discount is on that specific product only. So as long as that product is in the cart, the discount will be valid. But as soon as I remove that product, the coupon will be removed from the order. So I hope this is making sense to you that the coupon code will be valid till the time that specific product is there in the cart. So that is the difference when we talk about the fixed product discount and the fixed cart discount. Fixed cart discount means the total of the cart will be subtracted from the discount amount and you will get that uh, final payable amount. But fixed product discount means the discount is only applicable to a specific product. Most of the time, to be on a safer side, we always use percentage discount so that you know that you are getting 10% off, 20% off, 30% off on specific products. When we just scroll down below the amount, I'll just change this to 30 so that we are not giving 300% off on the products. When we just scroll down, there is an option allow free shipping. So if the coupon code is applied, you can give an add-on to your customers that they don't have to pay the shipping charges and they get a complimentary shipping. If you want to do that, you can select this option. Otherwise, you can uncheck this option. But you need to have the free shipping method activated. This is what WooCommerce default settings are. This is something which we will talk about when we go into the settings tab of WooCommerce, where we will take this in details. Coupon expiry. Now, this is a very good option. You can set an expiry date to the coupon. So, let me just set it to 3rd January. What will happen after 3rd January, if anybody is trying to use this coupon, the coupon will not stand to be valid. It will give an error. This is very important. Why? Because let's say if you just want the coupon to be valid till a specific time frame, you can always set the expiry date. In case you don't do that, the users may keep using the coupon even after the offer has expired. So this is best for let's say when you are setting up the coupon for specific occasions such as Black Friday sales or maybe during Christmas. If you are setting out your coupon for those occasions, you need to ensure that the end date has been set for that. Next is usage restriction. You can always set a minimum spend on which the coupon is activated or valid. So let's say I'll just remove the product from here. I'll just update this and I will add a minimum spend that the user should at least spend 500 rupees before he can he can avail the coupon code. So let's say if a user is buying something which is not worth or is less than 500 rupees, the coupon will not be valid. For example, in this case, it's hoodie with pocket. The cost is 35 rupees. So let's say, let me just go back. It's special 30, the coupon code. And let's say if I'm just applying this code, we'll get an error. And the error will be very specific. The minimum spend for this coupon is 500 rupees. So let me just update the quantity to 20 and update the cart. And now the amount is 700 rupees. And here we can update the special 30 coupon. And now the 30% off is valid. This is an important feature because you ensure that you're not losing out a lot of money because of the coupon. Sorry for that. So you ensure that you are not losing out a lot of money because of that specific coupon. So you have set out a minimum amount on which you want the discount to be applicable. Next is maximum spend. I personally don't feel there should be any, but in case you want that, okay, fine. The discount should not be applied for amount greater than 10,000 rupees, then you can always add that amount there. Next is individual use only. Check if the coupon cannot be used in conjunction with other coupons. Now, this is an important feature which WooCommerce has given. A lot of time, people would apply multiple coupons like 30% off, 20% off, and they will get 50% off if they are doing so. And if we want to restrict that use, we can just select individual use only. So one coupon will be active, and if you're trying to apply another coupon, it will show it as invalid. Similarly, you can also click on exclude sale items. So let's say if you have already given a discount on the product page and you don't want the coupon to be giving to be given for such products, you can select this option, exclude sale items. As seen uh, earlier, we can also set the coupons for specific products. So you can set it for a specific set of products where you want the coupon to be enabled. Also, you can exclude certain set of products where you don't want the coupon to be enabled. Then you can look at the product categories. If you want to exclude the coupon code from a specific category, that can also be done by selecting the category here. So, for example, if I don't want any of the accessories to be, uh, getting that discount or the coupon to be valid for the all the accessories, I can just select the accessories in here. Okay, sorry, this is product category, so it would be applied on all the accessories. In case I want to exclude, I can just select it from here. All the accessories will be excluded. Allowed email IDs. So let's say if you have created a coupon code which needs to be given to only a specific customer. So let's say your customer is not very happy or has been a loyal customer from last 10 years and you want to give that specific customer a 90% discount. So in that case, what you will do is you will put that customer's email ID here and only that person or that customer will get will be able to use that coupon code and no other customer will be able to use it. Again, these are some small features which can be used depending on your marketing needs and the way you are planning to market. The last tab here is usage limits. So you can set the limit per coupon. So usage limit per coupon could be like 100. So you don't want more than 100 coupons to be used. So whenever you are in the marketing side, you have a specific target that you want to achieve 100 sales out of these this specific promotion. In that case, what you can do is you can set that number here. So you know that you are in control. So let's say if the campaign goes very much viral and you don't want to, spend more than, you don't want more than 100 people to avail that coupon, then you can set that number here. Limit usage to X items. So now qualifying items in apply to all qualifying items in. So how many times do you want it to be used? That can also be set by usage limit per user. So let's say per user you don't want any user to use it more than twice. So per person they can only use this coupon two times and not more than two times. Again, limit usage to X items. So these are the number of items to which you want the coupon to be restricted. This is the count of the product. So let's say if you have selected a percentage discount and in the usage restriction, you have not given any specification of excluded products or the products. In that case, what you can do is you can set to like three products. That is the coupon will be valid or applicable only to three products. So let's say if the person is buying three products, he will get 30% off on the sum total of those three products. And let's say if they're buying 10 products, then also they will get 30% off on the sum total of the three products only. So that is what it means. Again, generally it is left blank, but totally depends on how you are planning to market it. You can set that limit.
Next, we will understand how we can enable a payment method on our WooCommerce website. Since there is no payment method activated on the website, if I just go to the checkout, it will say, sorry, it seems that there are no available payment methods for your state. Please contact us if you require assistance or you wish to make an alternative arrangement. So mainly, since the payment method is not enabled, I will not be able to pay for this specific product on the website directly. For that, what we need to do is we need to go to WooCommerce under Settings tab. So I'll just click on the Settings tab. Here we will go to Payments, and under Payments we can see there are some default payment methods which are available with WooCommerce. First one is direct bank transfer. If I enable this method and I just go to the setup, it will ask me to, add my bank account details here. So what I've done here is I've just clicked on the add account tab, and here I can add the account name, account number, the name of the bank, IFSC code, IBAN, BIC or SWIFT number. You can just click on add account and you can just fill up all the information. These are dummy informations, but in your case you can actually enter the correct information. When I save this and I again go back to the checkout page and refresh the page, here I am able to see the direct bank transfer option, which is by default selected. When I place the order, it will give me a confirmation the order has been received, and when I scroll down, it will show the bank account details where I need to transfer the money. This option is good in case you don't have any payment gateway integrated or you don't want to accept any cash on delivery, but you want to make a direct bank transfer from the customers. I'll just uncheck this option and we'll just go back to the payments. I'll leave this page. I'll disable this method and we will discuss about the second method. Second method is check payments. When I enable this and I click on setup, here I need to describe the store name, the address where I want the check to be couriered, or where the person can send the check, and the instructions also if any. So I can just select this option. Again, I'll just go back to the checkout page. Since I've already checked out, I can just go back to the home page, add another product, go back to the cart, click on proceed to checkout, and here I can see check payments. Please send a check to so and so details, and then I can just click on place order. Here again, the idea is that the customer will courier the check to your physical location, which can be deposited later on, and you will receive the money that way. I will disable this method. I'll just click on save changes and we'll just go back to the payments tab again. The third method is cash on delivery. So let's say if you are giving this option where the user will have to pay in cash when the products are delivered to them, you can simply enable this method. You can click on setup and there are certain messages which are there. Pay with cash upon delivery. You can change the instructions depending on your terms and condition, whatever standard terms and conditions you have. I'll just save this. I'll just keep the default text as it is. I'll just go back to the checkout. I'll go back to the home page. I'll again add one of the products to the cart. I'll just click on view cart, proceed to checkout, and here we can see the cash on delivery method which has been activated. I can just place the order and I need not make any kind of payments till I receive the product on my doorstep. And as soon as the person delivers the product, I need to pay the person in cash. This depends on what kind of a e-commerce store you have. If you have a local e-commerce store, or if you are an established brand, you can definitely have this option enabled. I'll uncheck enable cash on delivery, and I'll just save changes and go back to the payment methods. The last built-in payment method is PayPal Standard. If I enable this method, the users will be redirected to PayPal to make the payment, and that payment will come into my PayPal account. I'll just click on the setup link here again, and here there are few options which you need to pay attention. Number one is PayPal email ID. So you need to have set up a PayPal email ID. So whatever account you have on PayPal, that email ID needs to be mentioned here. Don't make any mistake here, because in case if you have mentioned a wrong email ID, the payment will go to some other email ID which is there. Enable PayPal Sandbox. This is mainly for testing your payments. So if you really want to check if it's working fine or not, you can enable and test it here. Otherwise, you can do a small transaction of $1 or ₹1, and you can see whether the payment is getting transferred to your PayPal account or not. You can actually try that, and then you can activate this for the customers as well. Enable logging. This is again where you allow PayPal to store the logs. Log is nothing but it's a technical term which records all the transactions. So as a developer, if you are a technical person, you will come to know if there is an error, what exactly the error says. That is something called as a debug log. Email notification, we will enable that. Receiver's email, so you can have your email ID there. The token, this is something which you can get from PayPal again, which is again not mandatory, so you can leave it for option. You can also integrate API using the API credentials. For that, you will need to go to the PayPal API credentials, and you will need to set up the API password for your account. Setting an API is a very good option. It's a safe option as well. So in PayPal, it will reflect the order ID as well for which the payment was done. If you are not a very technical person, you can leave this blank, and you can just simply enter your email ID in there, PayPal email ID which is there. These are some of the default methods which are available with WooCommerce. Okay, let me just show you how a PayPal thing works. So I'll just save these changes. I'll just go to the checkout now. I'll just go back to the home page. I'll add one of the products to the cart. I'll click on view cart, and we'll go to proceed checkout. And here we can see PayPal as a payment method. What I can do is I can click on proceed to PayPal. Here it is asking me to pay 45 rupees. I can log into my PayPal account, or I can create a new account as well. Or I can just cancel and return to the website. This is recommended, and this is one of the most easiest payment methods, especially if PayPal is widely used in your country. This is something which you can opt for. Now let us discuss if you want to add any other payment method than the ones which are listed here. Let's say if you have a account on stripe.com, and you want to add that specific method to your WooCommerce payment methods. You want people to be able to pay to your Stripe account. So how do you go about that? First of all, we will go to the plugins tab which is there, and we will click on add new. add new plugin. Here we can search for Stripe WooCommerce, and once you search that, here we can see there are two options which are there. One is WooCommerce Stripe Payment Gateway and second is Stripe for WooCommerce. What I generally do is I check the ratings and the number of active installs. Now here the active installs is 8 lakh, but the rating is only 3 stars. The 90 to 95 ratings have this plugin has received 95 ratings, whereas this one has 82 ratings and all of them are close to 5 star. So I'll select this specific plugin. I click on install. The plugin is getting installed. Once it is installed, I can activate the plugin. So I've just activated the plugin. So in the plugins I've got, it has been activated. Stripe for WooCommerce. I can directly click on settings and I can connect it to my Stripe account, or I can just go back to WooCommerce under settings in the payments tab. I will just reload this page, and here I can see the Stripe options have come up. Stripe credit card, Stripe Apple Pay, Google Pay, payment request, all these options have come up. There are more options also which the plugin may be supporting it. So that's why we are seeing a lot of options in this case. But in our case, we just want to activate Stripe credit cards. So we'll just click on that option, or we can click on the manage button which is there, and we'll just click on that. Here we can see that there is the title and the description etc. is given here. Now to connect your Stripe account, you need to click on the API setting, which is there on the left hand side, the API settings. Once you click on that, you can see click to connect. So here it's a test, but you can also change it to live once you have connected it properly. I don't have a Stripe account, but in case you have, you can just click on this click to connect, and it will ask you to sign into Stripe, and automatically it will fill up the webhook secret and all those details that are required. You can uncheck the debug log once the integration is done correctly. So this way you can add any kind of payment gateway method to your WooCommerce store. Let me just go back to the cart, and once we just click on proceed to checkout, it's giving me an error because we have not yet connected our Stripe account to WooCommerce. But once you do that, you will not get this error.